Hello. This is a little activation / reminder that I'm recording for you to get you tapped in and tuned in to the possibilities that are here for you. Because sometimes on this kind of long life journey, we can forget. So just receive these words and just allow yourself to expand into them. So what if everything you have been through in your life, from the minute you were born up until your current moment listening to this, was all part of your divine soul blueprint? What if every choice that you made allowed your soul growth? What if every experience you had allowed you to learn, sometimes through opposites, sometimes through challenges, sometimes through hardships, and sometimes through more positive times? But what if everything that you experienced has allowed and enabled your soul growth, and to shift yourself and to move yourselves forwards and to be all of who you really are? Because that is exactly what it is all about. And so this is a reminder of what you already know, but being in the human form, we are programmed to forget. And so your soul came into this very deliberate human incarnation, and your soul made choices as to the country that you came to live, or where you were born, the kinds of families, some of the kinds of experience you had. And so it was all very divinely timed and planned. And so this is why we do not make mistakes. We don't make errors. Nothing is wrong, because everything is simply an experience. So what if you remembered this? What if you remembered that exactly where you are right now is you being exactly on track, and your only job is to determine whether you like this, or whether you wish to shift, whether you wish to expand, how you wish to shift forward, and how you wish to move. And so what if that was your only job? Because now we can just release the judgment around where you are right now, around where you've been, around the things that you did do, the things that you didn't do, that you should have done, that you would have done. All of these judgments and ideas that really only come from our mind, only come from a very limited perspective, because this has nothing to do with your soul. This has nothing to do with you on a soul level. And so what if, just imagine your soul absolutely had its own wisdom, because you are so much more powerful than you realize. You are so much more in control of this whole thing than you realize. And so it really is okay where you are. But what if you really remembered that you were and are a creator being who is absolutely capable of shifting your entire trajectory, your entire path? What if you remembered? What if you allowed yourself to literally move as you're sitting here now, just to shift your body right here, right now, as you're hearing these words, shift your body so that you are now slightly facing a different direction? What if you decided in your mind right now that you're going to take control of this moment, and you are simply deciding to move yourself in the direction of your choosing? And it doesn't mean that it all has to shift and happen instantly, and it all has to happen overnight, but it's in the deciding and the choosing and the shifting yourself into that direction. All of these things build momentum. Everything builds momentum. And so you can be surprised at how this momentum can build and build and build. And before you know it, you are in a different place. You are in a different stage of your life. Things have moved, things have shifted, you have grown. And so this is a reminder that you are never stuck. You are always, always shifting, growing, expanding. But what if you did this more consciously? It's happening anyway. The only difference is that you're now conscious of the fact that you hold this power. You're now doing this deliberately instead of accidentally. So what if you allowed yourself to remember? What if you allowed yourself to tap into this magical power that you have, because I tell you, you are a magical being. And I don't use the word magic lightly. I'm saying you are a magical, powerful being. This is your soul, the soul who has lived hundreds and thousands of lifetimes. Yes, by the way, you've not just had one past life, hundreds and thousands of lifetimes, definitely hundreds. You've accumulated all the wisdom, all the talents, all the gifts. There are so many things that you do not have to learn in this lifetime because you came in knowing them. We forget this sometimes. And so sure, you have certain challenges, certain areas. All this is because this is the area wanting your attention. This is the area that you decided, I'm going to go into that physical human incarnation and start to shift this area. So if you're having struggles in whatever area, relationships, work, business, money, health, energy, whatever it is, your body, whatever it is, it's because you came here to transmute it and to shift it and to grow in this area. So I know from my experience, and I know from every soul I connect with, and I know from what I channel, that we are absolutely capable of turning whatever area doesn't feel so strong. Maybe it's our vulnerable or our weaker part, perceived weaker part. We are absolutely capable of turning that, not just transforming that, actually turning it into the most strong, most positive parts. That's transformation. And I want you to know that you have absolute capability, no exception. So what if you allowed yourself, just receiving these words, and you allowed yourself to remember? It's only remembering. You already know this. You can shift and you can grow and you can move and you can choose and decide what it is that you wish to create. And if you wish to create it, you wish to have it, this is a soul desire. Because you know it's not coming from your head. You know it's not coming from just because you saw somebody post something, now you want it. You know that this is what you're wanting on a deep level. So what if you came here to have just that? So remember your power. Remember how magical you are. Remember what a creative being you are. This is your birthright. This isn't anything that you even have to try hard. What we're doing is dropping all the rubbish and the bullshit that gets in the way of your natural, divine soul blueprint, your natural birthright of living what it is that you came here to live. So right here, just take a breath all the way in and exhale. Good. And remember what a beautiful, magical, divine, creator being you really and truly are. I send you so much love. Listen to this anytime you need this soul reminder.